When did your album come out?
June 37th.
I don't know.
June 37th.
Oh, same day type. You know what I'm saying?
June 37th. Be ready.
Hey GQ, it's Mariah the Scientist, and
Spider.
we're gonna
Thugger.
take the GQ couples quiz. What's the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning?
Mirror.
Mirror?
First step.
There are things to be done in the mirror, so I'm gonna get it like a 0.5. What is something about me that you think people would be surprised to know?
So you smarter than you look.
Ooh, what that mean?
You know, some girls just be like
Cute
super
and-
cute, and then you just forget, like, or you don't realize, or you don't know, and you're not a cook for sure.
Yeah, they be cute as hell, dumb as shit though. Like, you know.
For sure, you cooking.
I like that. Okay, 2 points for that. Can you describe my nighttime routine?
Mirror,
I knew he was gonna say that. Mirror only, huh? That's why I be it.
mirror,
Tweezing,
Mirror.
this and that.
back and forth, like bed, mirror, muffins and shit in the bed, and
Eating muffins in the bed, baby.
muffin crumbs in the bed for sure.
Nigga said muffin crumbs in the bed.
Muffin crumbs in the bed.
I've woke up with muffin crumbs to my
Stuck to
back.
your-
For sure.
Nigga said he had muffin crumbs stuck to his back. Yo, what?
I'm gonna give you 2 points for this if you can answer it. What's my favorite muffin? Where is the muffin from? And what kind of muffin is it?
My favorite muffins is banana nut muffins.
If you get this
It's a
right,
blueberry muffin with some type of fucking breadcrumb glaze, some shit on top of
the
it.
streusel.
What?
The streusel.
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 Blueberry muffin with streusel from Publix. Come on, my 2 point, man.
2.5.
2.5.
Streusel.
The half point is crazy. Streusel. Streusels.
Streusel.
I guarantee you no man know that.
What's my hidden talent? Type shit.
Type shit. You can rap.
Type shit.
She harder than a lot of guys. She hard. Like she got like 3 or 4 songs where she like she a rap. It's crazy.
I'm gonna give you a point for that. What was the best gift you ever gave me? The best gift that I just love every day.
Probably earrings.
Wrong answer. Love the earrings though.
Shit, me. My soul, really.
Yo, that's what I would have said. That's what I would have said.
Second to you is Tootie. Tootie is our cat that I love so much, like a son. He is my son. What's our dream vacation?
Man, you be switching that shit up. So you be switching it up.
Just name like 1 or 2.
Italy.
Italy, yes, that's. I get
Dream
it.
vacation, you ain't been to Italy with all that money Young Thug got? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
And we will be going,
For sure.
for sure.
Oh yeah, my fault. He was locked up for a little bit. My fault. I forgot.
So how can you tell when I'm upset?
Eyes.
It's just a look.
She like look eye to eye when she mad.
Obviously, it's telling you something because you know. I'm gonna give you a point for that. You know my favorite flower?
Motherfucker blue, man. I don't know, man.
I actually do like a blue flower. It's called hydrangea. That's my favorite flower for real. I'll give you a point for that because it is blue. Name any job I had before this.
Foot Locker.
Yeah, that's my first job. How'd you know that? Did I tell you that?
I know
Cause we listen, niggas listen. Like, come on.
everything in the world.
Everything?
Everything.
Excuse me. What's our song? Name like 2 or 3.
Beyonce, Mary J. Blige.
I just went to a Beyonce concert and I'm trying to go see Mary J. Blige.
It's an artist, not songs.
You'll always be mine. No. My everything.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's what you're gonna go with? I'll take the Mary J though. I definitely will take that.
W. Mary
What's
J.
my
Blige.
favorite restaurant and what's my order
In what city?
in Atlanta?
One in Atlanta, Captain D's.
My family always tell me about Captain D's. I never ate it though.
Eat the same thing, but from different restaurants. So it's hard to say your favorite restaurant. I say like Cheetah's,
Love cheetah.
Copper Cove. When I was locked up, it's right by the jail I was at.
Papa Do's.
Papa Do's.
Oh, you coming crazy right
For
now.
sure,
I like
for
how
sure.
you coming. 3 points.
You could tell they actually like connected with each other. Like you actually could really see that.
What's my guilty pleasure? I feel like it's one response for this, for real.
Shit, me.
Yeah, that's my response. I give you a point for that. You my guilty pleasure, baby. Describe my ideal date night.
She fine. I'm sorry, Young Thug. She is fine.
Heather,
Sorry.
Ooh.
you driving,
Which car?
Bentley,
What we doing on a date?
playing footsies. Taking me try food.
Yes, definitely some with some food.
Footsie?
I give you a point for that. If I could have a wild animal as a pet, which animal would it be? And it's such a random answer. And this is very interesting that it's on here.
Red Panda.
2 points.
The red pen. I know that shit from fucking Mario.
You're going crazy. Who's my best
Man, that nigga know his girl, man.
friend?
Besides me, probably people who stay in New York, what they name? Malik, Lexus, whatever her name, man.
You heard that, Morgan? Love that. 2 points. You are my bestie, though. What did I wear on our first date?
I don't know what you want on the first day because you stood me up.
You stood my boy up, man.
How about that?
Damn.
This is crazy. No, I did not.
I don't know what you had on that day. But the first official date
That's
we
cap.
did have, you were black.
What was the first official date?
At the house?
I didn't have black on. And I got evidence. How you gonna say I didn't have on white and it was all white?
That's a bad one to not remember, chat. Like the first date you had with your girl or your partner. Like, damn.
function.
I remember having a conversation with you and you was like, everybody had on white but me.
I got proof.
You had on all white.
I had on white and some jeans.
That don't count.
0 points. Ain't had no black on. My pants was kind of dark. Who are my biggest musical inspirations?
You don't express that type of stuff. You listen to like bands and shit. Like, she don't just listen to the music that we listen to. She listens to like different shit. You listen to everybody. You listen to Future, B, Wham, Savage, Mulatto, Sexy Red.
He ain't naming none but rappers.
Damn.
Ain't one that's not a
You
rapper.
know who I look up to. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never told me like this is who I look up to.
That's cap. Maybe like an Outcast.
The music you make don't got shit to do with you being inspired by Outkast.
I'm inspired by you, definitely.
I was gonna say that. That's crazy. I was gonna say that she's inspired by him, of course.
So, half a point. Type shit.
I toasted that shit for sure.
I hope I get as many right as you
All
get
right,
right.
let's see, because girls always be wanting niggas to know everything. Let's see if Mariah know what she, you know.
How you think I'm gonna do?
Excellent.
Excellent? Okay, come on, let me see.
What time do I usually go to bed?
He don't go to bed. If you do go to bed, it's the next day. 10 a.m.,
Damn.
11 a.m.
52 points.
Off top, I win.
What's my favorite watch in my collection?
I could have sworn you told me one time it was this one Rolex that's a little bit different.
Pablo.
What is that?
That's one of them. Pablo Escobar had 26 points. What was my best subject in school? That's crazy.
What you
Math.
good at now is math. You definitely good at math. Quick math, easily.
I mean, it was common sense.
50 points.
Sweet.
For sure. What do I never leave the house without?
Your phones.
Nobody in the world leave the house without that.
I don't know if I can say what I want to say. Can I say?
Exactly. Can't say what she really want to say. Bring it back though, Chad, because that ad just blew mine.
50 points.
Sweet.
For sure. What do I never leave the house without?
That fire, nigga.
Your phones.
Nobody in the world leave the house without that.
I don't know
Crazy.
if I can say what I want to say. Can I say anything?
Whisper it. 76 points.
That
For sure.
that
What's my
switch.
love language?
Your love language is giving it gifts, for one, and maybe words of affirmation. Because I feel like you ain't gonna say it, but you like to hear me say, you look great. And you
Yeah, that's like me too. Like I don't want to. Like you gonna have to say that shit. Say it. Fuck all that other shit. Say it. Let me know. You know.
this, you that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Let a nigga know.
Points.
How many points I'm gonna have?
You doing good for real though.
Thank you.
Cause I don't express none of this shit for you, so for you to know it, it's like cool. If I was an animal, what animal would I be?
A
No,
spider. Obviously, we know thugger.
you know that.
Lion.
216.
Lion. Fuck.
For sure.
Snake.
I wish these points was monetary value.
What's my midnight snack?
Butter pecan ice cream.
Butter pecan is probably the best ice cream in the world besides cookies and cream. I'm just being honest, chat. Just being honest.
You don't want that one. You want a different one?
11 points.
11.
What word do I overuse?
Overly was one.
For sure.
Now you're saying absolutely. That's
Absolutely.
a new one.
Did I just say that to the
You
kids?
used to say absolutely, but now it's absolutely.
I want to say that. I ain't saying that in public.
Overly is the word.
For sure. Overly the word. 100 points. If I could have any superpower, which one would I choose?
Probably to fly. You the type of nigga that want to fly or some shit like that, for sure.
I'm thinking more like disappear.
Oh, really? That's
Cause
right.
Invisibility, like that type shit.
You still capture.
I told you before that if I could choose a superpower, it would be to be
Told you, I like chat.
invisible. So now you're taking
It's the
mine?
best one.
Invisible and disappear is kind of different though.
That's the same thing. Okay.
12 points.
You gonna give me
13
some?
points.
Okay, I'll take it.
What's my worst habit?
Staying out late.
Staying out late doing nothing is a bad habit. Staying out late and working is not a bad habit.
I'm gonna say not eating as many vegetables as he goes to eat.
I take that.
I used to be like that, but now I'm better, Chad. I'm eating my vegetables and shit. You feel me?
Everybody in the world like that. You the only person that's just like
Actively try to eat vegetables.
just happy to eat them. There's a guy was locked up with named Connor. Shout out to my boy Connor Beck. He wake up to eat
Vegetables.
for sure. That's all he ate.
I want to be like that.
Plate full of fucking vegetables, like every day, like for sure. Like,
Gotta eat your vegetables, baby.
what's my favorite song you've made?
Always and Forever is one, or Like You Never.
1,700 points.
Thank you.
Damn.
What is one food I would absolutely never eat?
Sushi.
For sure.
That's me. I hate sushi. Yo, Chad, I got a story. Quick story time. I was in elementary school, right? I went to sushi. It was a field trip. Went to eat sushi, bro. I almost passed out and died in the restaurant. Never ate that shit again.
700 points for that.
No
I'm
cap.
gonna have such a huge score.
What's my favorite feature of yours?
My lips.
17 points.
Because when we met, that's what all you used to talk about.
Yeah,
You know what that mean?
that's one, but
It's a new one.
maybe toes.
Oh, okay. Cute.
What's one thing I want us to do together before we die?
Go to space.
5,000 points.
We going.
I thought you were gonna mess up on that. What is the most worn item in my closet?
Probably some leather pants, Air Force Ones, Converse, polo draws, polo tee.
Damn, she know that
103
nigga.
points.
You can't gauge when you're doing bad and when you're doing good with him because he's giving out
can.
12 points and 5,000 points. It's like,
But you can gauge it though.
so the 11 points. Okay, I got it.
What's my favorite show we watch together?
He likes The Office. If you were a character in The Office, you would definitely be Michael. Would you be Michael?
I'd be the White Shrew
You would be Dwight?
or Jim.
I'm definitely Dwight.
Oh, I know the
That's great.
office.
5,100 points. Who is my childhood hero? Yeah, she'll know that for sure.
Childhood
Nigga, mine's just Kobe and John Cena, nigga.
hero?
My childhood hero from the trenches,
Can I have a hint? Would I know like their name in general, you think? Or not
for
really?
sure.
Okay,
Well,
give
you
me
can
a
name one from the TV.
Damn, I ain't got no childhood. I ain't got no fucking role model from the trenches.
It is one from on TV though.
From TV? You got a hint?
Lil Wayne.
Oh, Martin. Martin was one of them too.
How you not know that?
Saying my
3
hero
points.
is from the
Oh
trenches.
yeah, that was this nigga's fucking like idol. When he came out, that's all he talked about was Lil Wayne. He even made an album after Lil Wayne shit. Barter 6.
3 points and then didn't get none right is crazy.
3
Like,
points.
okay, thank you for the 3 points. You said he from the trenches. Then you switched it up and said TV. So I'm
I
thinking
said,
film.
like,
Too cryptic.
somebody I look
Too
up to.
cryptic.
I literally said somebody I looked up to. What is my most prized possession?
Or his children.
5,300 points.
Of course.
Who's my dream feature on the song?
Rick James, Michael Jackson. Who doesn't want to collaborate with Michael Jackson? Tupac, maybe.
9,000 points.
He's literally
Damn.
collaborated with everybody.
What's my favorite color?
Purple. Or maybe yellow these days.
9,600 points. What is my star sign? Bonus points for rising or moon placement.
I
don't
actually
what
know
this
all
shit
of
is.
those. He doesn't even know, but I know because I've asked his mother what time he was born. You're Leo. That's his son's sign. His rising, if I'm not mistaken, is Taurus, and I think your moon is a Scorpio.
Wait, what?
His rising, if I'm not mistaken, is Taurus, and I think your moon is a Scorpio. And I know you're wondering, why did you do that? It's because I just needed to know.
I do want to know what it means.
Yeah, me
Actually,
too.
I have it on my phone, so let's pull that
None of
out.
that shit, man.
10,000 points.
Yeah, I was right about what I said.
If a girl look into you like that, is that fire or is it strange?
You see, it's a question.
Depends.
You see how it's a question on there? You know what that means.
That means everybody do it.
And for future reference, that would be considered your big three. That's what it's called. The sign you are, your rising sign, and your moon sign. I'm Scorpio with Cancer rising and Virgo moon.
I'm a Scorpio too. That's why me and Mariah like that. Oh, okay. Call me.
And you Leo with Taurus rising.
I'm joking,
and
I'm joking,
a
I'm
Scorpio
joking.
moon.
Okay.
I dominated. I mean, if we're talking about point value here, I had this many points.
I had this many points.
What can I say? That was expected.
You let the woman win.
And what you
It's a
talking
fact. Let the women win, chat.
Into the mic?
I did that just to show the world the woman mindset and the man's mindset.
I knew this.
So make sure y'all know that now.
Yeah.
You gave me a fucking half a point for being right.
Yeah, like,
But you
yeah.
gave me 55,166
Come on, bro.
points.
The reason why I did is because I want her to have the highest number ever from GQ. You know?
Thank you for that.
Nobody top us, bro. Thank you, GQ, for having us. We'll see you next time, man.
But don't forget to get his album and mine. I
And
mean,
we,
how
and we gonna react to both them albums when they drop, chat.
did you not remember what I wore on our first date?
He took it off. That's why he took that motherfucker off. That's why he don't remember it. W.